When buying your first guitar, there is 3 different types of guitar that you might want to look at. The cheapest way to get started on a guitar is getting a nylon strung acoustic guitar. Acoustic means you don't have to plug it in. Nylon strings, they look plasticky. Your bottom 1, 2, 3 strings. And they are made in a variety of sizes, from full size down to quarter, half, and this particular one is a 3/4 size guitar. The nylon string's a little bit softer on beginner students' fingers. The neck on them though can be a little bit thicker and a little bit larger than other guitars. In Australia you can buy these style of guitars from around the $75 mark and upwards. You can get expensive $1,000 nylon strung guitars. They are also known as a classical style acoustic guitar, as classical guitarists, musicians will play with this style of guitar to get the tone that they would like. What a nylon string guitar sounds like. A nylon string acoustic. Another style of guitar you can purchase is a steel string acoustic guitar. Sounds like this. The strings all have a steel core to them. Some have got a winding on them. They're a little bit harder on the fingers for a beginner student. But it is all part of the process of getting used to playing a guitar that the ends of your fingers will be a little bit sensitive to start out on. The necks can be a little bit slimmer than the nylon acoustic guitar that I showed you first of all. The actual size of the instrument is generally larger though. You're less likely to purchase 1/2 and 3/4 size steel string guitars. There is mini steel string guitars available these days. But if we're looking at the general purchase, a much larger body, so a larger physical instrument, probably not suited to kids under the age of 10, but perfect for any adult student. You can get steel string guitars that start from, in Australia, around the $150 to $200 range and upwards. This particular guitar, a Taylor acoustic, quite an expensive instrument, but I do get to use this at gigs that I do. So a steel string acoustic guitar. Last of all, we have the electric guitar. The electric guitar has steel strings on it. The neck is probably the slimmest of all, so slimmer than acoustic guitars, and that's whether it's a nylon or a steel string acoustic guitar. The strings do sit a little bit closer to the body of the instrument as well than what you'll find on acoustic guitars. So it's probably much easier to play than a steel string acoustic, and the neck is slimmer than the nylon acoustic that we talked about earlier. For an electric guitar, you do need amplification for it to be heard, but you can practice without the amplifier turned on and plugged in. You'll get this kind of sound. Electric guitars do come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. This one in particular is the second or third guitar that I actually got, and I use it a lot for my teaching because it's a nice easy guitar to play. To show you the first guitar that I ever purchased, this one, which is what we call a Fender Stratocaster shape, one of the most famous and most copied shapes of electric guitar. Little bit out of tune, but nice and lightweight. if you're buying an electric guitar, probably a good one or a good shape to start out with for kids that are aged between 10 and upwards. There is a wide variety of shapes, styles available for electric guitar, so make sure you get into a shop, sit down and try a whole heap of them out, see which one feels most comfortable in your lap and the most comfortable with your hand around it. And that's the way to purchase an instrument. Set a budget, try all the instruments within that particular budget range, and pick the one that feels the best and the most easiest to play for you.